Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 2. In today's episode we are racing the first car that we got, the Ford Ka, in an amazing Ka Spec race. I can't wait for this. Can you guys wait for this?
Why did you buy this?
I'm just shaking in anticipation.
Yes. North American manufacturer races Ford Ka Spec Series, designed by Ford and built by Fiat. The Ka is featured in the Spec Series. Maple Valley Short Circuit Reverse, a returning track, is the first one we're going to race on. Yay!
Neat.
Woo.
Also, yeah, that is correct. It was designed by Ford and built by Fiat, because this is the one where it was a Fiat 500. Isn't this KA technically a Fiat 500, another infamous clunge magnet? Yes. I know
Plunge magnet.
it is a clunge. I mean, Boost knows all about that. He's all about
Sorry,
that life,
what?
aren't you? Your Fiat 500. I am squirting with
clearly.
anticipation right now. Yes. It's time for the Ford Ka. It is.
Cushy YT knows what's up.
Yes. Cushy, my boy. Anyways.
Cushy.
I don't know. Anyways, before we get into the race, we can look at the starting grid, and it's a lot of Ford Kas, although the amount of opponents has been increased for 12 for this game. Woo. We can tune the setup, which there's no point because, you know, the car's not actually set up for anything. And we can also change the difficulty, which is good, and it's what we're going to do now, because I don't want any of this silly, pesky, bollocksy stuff.
Shite.
Professional or hard? We'll go professional for this first race. I'm feeling flamboyant. I feel like that might be a mistake. Actually, I feel like that's going to be a big mistake. We'll just run it on hard instead. So, apparently I have to wait for this game to... I don't know why it's making so much noise on the 360, considering... like, the game's actually installed to the hard drive. Or at least it was last time I checked. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I need to redo that, but... Also, we can change the audio settings, but we did that before, and we can change the HUD settings, but I did that before. So, let's get into it. Third race, Ford Ka. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa. Power.
Whoa.
Power. 5 laps.
Bet this thing will spin the wheels in top gear.
Yeah. It probably would if you put a bigger engine in it. I'm sure there's actually options for that, but... Woo. Ford Ka.
8 in the Pinto in this game, so...
There is a Pinto in this game, you are correct. We'll get into that later.
people.
In case you're wondering, by the way, because I don't know if I mentioned in the last episode, I do have all the DLC for this. All of it, so we're pretty golden on that. The only thing I don't have is the art cars, which don't matter, and the Forza Horizon pre-order bonus, which kind of doesn't matter either. Because it was...
But because he has DLC, he can actually 100% game.
Yes, I can 100% the game because I've got the M5, which apparently is no longer available. Even though it was actually on the physical cover of the collector's edition, which makes you wonder why they didn't just put it in the game for shipping. But never mind. Oh, look at that! Look how much power my car has got. I should have really left it on professional difficulty, but... I got scared out of professional difficulty because I think Rhino had to retry this race like 3 times.
Fucking
Oops.
Oh no!
What do you mean, oh no?
Oh. Oh.
You gotta drive it like you stole it, that's the way of driving a car.
Oh.
Your car is best car, yes. I have none of the DLC and I'm
yeah,
jealous.
this is the Maple Valley with the deadly curbs.
This is not that one. That one's the full layout, because the full layout you can roll it on the back bit. This is only the mini.
Yeah, because the full layout was the race that I don't think anyone actually finished during the fail race versus the community.
Probably like SUV racing or something.
It was either SUVs and trucks or transits.
No. Ooh.
I vaguely
Well,
remember.
I mean, van racing.
And that's why we left Rewind on. Oh. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Congrats, you managed to spin out a front-wheel drive city car.
Yes.
Twice.
neat.
It's because it's twitchy because I've got sim steering on. I'm not used to sim steering anymore because I've turned that off
Why
in
the
Forza
fuck
7.
do you have sim steering on?
Because sim steering's easy to deal with. It's just I'm not used to it.
Easy!
It's easy to deal with when you're not driving a Ford KA like a twat.
Could be worse. Could be a 4KA being driven like a twat, whilst also having tons of power and none of control.
Guess you're winner. Fuck yeah. Someone remembers the London Racer.
You're our winner.
Good old Davalex. How much power are we making in this mighty beast? I didn't even see.
I think Playground's
Probably
game
like
should
80.
should take a break and hand over development of Horizon 5 to Devil X.
Davalex is dead.
That's what we need.
Davalex has been dead since like 2007.
That's what you think.
Oh, they're probably still alive unless they all died on like a coke.
A little bit of a handbrake turn.
London Racer money.
The handbrake sort of helped.
Try and get a full block drift bonus in this car, or not drift score, whatever.
Probably impossible.
Now we'll get Mr. Aero HD down here. Slaps, that's who we need.
Maple Valley was not in FM5 or 6, yes. That's correct. And this was the last time we saw Maple Valley until 2017 when Forza 7 came out. Or was it 2018?
17.
17.
2016.5.
Yes, because there's no Forza... Well, there is a Forza this year when this comes out, because this will come out on the second day of 2020. How was your Oh, the first day, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Anyways, how was your 2020?
I'm surprised I survived.
Same. I might not.
Oh yeah, New
we
Year's party
are-
was amazing.
Yeah, by the time this is up, I might not be.
Universe.
Fuck yeah.
Funny joke, you'd think.
Sure. Ford Ka. We're almost done with the Ka, which is a shame because this thing is actually. I will give the Ka its credit. It is actually quite fun to throw around.
Figure out a way to use this in the final race.
It's ridiculous.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah. It's just sort of a ridiculous, fun little thing to throw around, I guess. Anyways, across the line.
It's probably got the turbo rally engine as an
Good.
engine swap.
Not in this game.
Not in this game. Anyways, we get to
Oh.
driver level 1. Woo! And the car also
Woo.
gets to level 1. So, Affinity works a little bit different in this game. In Forza 3, it was essentially you get money off of certain parts, and as you drove different cars, you get money off different parts. So, for example, if you drove enough Toyotas, you'd get like 50% off a lot of parts. However, in this game, it works a lot more simply. You just get 25% off on your first level, 50% off on the second level, 75% off on the third level, and then when you get to Infinity level 4, all of the parts for the car are free apart from engine swaps. So
It's so
And
broken.
cosmetic.
it is quite broken, but it also makes my life a lot easier because it means we don't really have to spend money on much in the way of upgrades. So, speaking of upgrading, now that we've driven our Ford Ka, we can now successfully upgrade to a new car. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh boy.
Woo!
So, we get a choice
New
of a
automobile
2008
player.
Toyota Yaris S, a 2009
Oh.
Ford Fiesta Z-Tech S, a 2011 Suzuki SX4 Sportback, a 2010 Fiat Punto Evo Sport, a Mazda 2, a Honda Fit Sport, or a Scion XD. All of these are actually, well, I say all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4 are actually useful. However, the one we are going for is another Ford. It's the 2009 Ford Fiesta Z-Tech S because we need this for the next episode.
Oh.
Oh.
And I guess
No.
we'll have it in white.
doing
'cause
it
looks
this
quite
way.
cool in white. Yes.
Oh.
Mazda 2 comes
Hey,
later.
right.
Anyways, with that redeemed, it means we can now move on to the next Spec series, which is, unsurprisingly, the Ford Fiesta Spec series. So, join us for that in the next episode, and until then, farewell.
You know the sorrow that my heart holds in, knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going. I'll only bear. Got up in a war that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit of your father with love.